Hey guys, it's Tiandra coming with a video. So I am coming up on my 2-year natural hair mark. So I just wanted to go ahead and just give you all an update on my natural hair. So I think I did a big chop video, which is on my YouTube, and then I also did a 1-year update, I believe, of my hair. So March 24th will be my 2 years. Post a big chop and all of that. So I'm going to just go through some things that I have done, some things that I've learned since being natural, and all of that stuff. Or you want to just hear about all of that stuff? Just keep watching. Okay, so I put some stuff down on my phone so that I can kind of remember what I want to talk about and all of that. So first I'm going to go ahead and start. So I did my big chop back in 2014. And it was March 24th. I had just got out of class and I had saw a picture that I liked that was a real short style, so I decided to try it. My cut did not end up like the picture because my hair texture was completely different, which I went through, which I went over in my first video. So my hair texture is probably about a 4B, 4C type of hair texture whenever it is dry. Right now it is kind of wet and it doesn't necessarily, so I noticed that I don't necessarily have curls. Mine are more like waves. There are some curls with like around towards the end of the hair, and then I can see the curls like around the edges of my hair. That's really when I can see my curls. So it's more, like I said, it's more like wavy and then a little bit of curls at the end, which is kind of weird. So I don't know. Like I said, it's I guess 4C, 4B, 4C type hair, whatever. I really don't understand that chart. So anyways, so my hair is super thick, y'all, and I'm pretty sure that it's gotten even more thick since I cut it. Like just braiding it down and everything, whenever I do my my wigs and stuff, it's like my arms are tired. So moving on. Okay, so I have probably trimmed my ends maybe 4 or 5 times. At one point I did kind of do a cut where I didn't mean to. I had tried to straighten my hair and I tried to do like a little blowout and it didn't necessarily work out, so I kind of had to like just go through with a razor or with the clippers actually, and kind of mold my hair, style my hair to like a little, what do you call it, I'll put a picture up. So that didn't necessarily look like, my hair was so thick and like it did not, my little blowout or whatever you want to call it did not last more than 2 days. I came home and washed it, and after that I was like, nope, I'm not trying to straighten it no more. So I am coming up on my 2-year anniversary or whatever, naturalversary, whatever you want to call it. So I am going to try and go get a professional blowout in March sometime to see how that works. And actually I probably will wait till April time, just because I do have some training coming up and I'm going to be sweating, and I do not want to waste $80 to have it all sweated out and my hair revert back to whatever this is. So as you can see, my hair it has grown a lot, and it's so soft, y'all. But so it doesn't necessarily like stretch out a whole bunch. I don't know if you can see that. So it doesn't necessarily like stretch out a whole bunch, but it does stretch out. And like I always get discouraged because I'll comb my hair out and then it'll be like fluffy like this, and then I pull out and then it doesn't even like come out hardly any. So I'm like, yeah. But like I said, my hair doesn't really curl like natural hair does. So I mean, I guess it's kind of straightened out whenever I like brush it out or whatever. It's as straight, close to as straight as it's going to get. So I'm kind of nervous on how long it's going to be whenever I get my blowout. So we'll see. So I've gone over the cuts and all of that. I trim it pretty regularly. I braid my hair down a lot, so I try to not mess with it as much. So yeah, I braid it down a lot, and I do as much as I can to kind of keep it moisturized. One thing that I have learned that really works for me is using apple cider vinegar to wash my hair. So I will get a spray bottle and mix it with water and apple cider vinegar, and then I will spray it in my head kind of as like a pre-poo kind of thing, and let it sit in for about 5, 10, 15 minutes or whatever. And then I will wash my hair with regular shampoo and conditioner just to clean my scalp and everything, because I do have a problem with dandruff. I have a dry scalp, and whenever I am like wearing my hair braided down under wigs and stuff, I do have a lot of products that I put in it. So just to get rid of all of that buildup and all of that, I will do that apple cider vinegar rinse beforehand. And I have noticed that that has helped my hair a lot as far as like the itching and the dryness and stuff like that. I do still get the dry hair, but it helps a lot with the itching. Another thing that I use coconut oil and tea tree oil. So tea tree oil has helped my scalp a lot. Like when I say I used to not even be able to keep braids in for a week because my head was itching so bad, like I can keep my hair braided down for so much longer now, and I'm not constantly scratching at it, like scratching under my wigs and all of that. Like I do have like itchy scalp, so I still itch every now and then, like my scalp, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Like I couldn't even have my braids in for a day and my head was itching. So I don't know. So anyways, yeah, so I will use that to wash my hair. I use the what do I use? I use the Tresemme conditioner and shampoo for my hair. I don't necessarily do the long deep conditioning anymore, mainly because I just don't have the time. And I know with natural hair you have to make time for your hair and all of that, but I literally condition my hair every single day whenever I do my hair. So I don't necessarily feel like it's a necessity for me to spend hours deep conditioning my hair if I'm putting conditioner on it every single day. So that's just my preference. I'm probably doing it wrong. You probably don't want to listen to what I'm doing or do what I'm doing, but it's worked for me and I've seen tremendous hair growth, so I'm not going to change what I'm doing. And plus, I just, like I said, I don't have the time and I'm too lazy. Like, I'm too lazy to do all of that. I mean, I do sit around and I'll leave my conditioner in for maybe like 2-3 hours, but I don't do the entire day as some people do. So I don't know. I mean, to each its own. So I have colored my hair a couple of times. I, for the most part, stick to the blonde. I haven't done blonde in a while. As you can see, my hair has grown, the color has grown out a lot. So I don't necessarily want to do the blonde again just right now because I don't want to damage it right before I hit that mark of getting it relaxed, not relaxed, but straightened. So I don't want to add more, you know, more problems or whatever you want to say. So I'm going to say my best friend through this entire journey has been wigs. I wear wigs all the time and I use it as a protective style, which works for me. So I braid my hair down. I usually use the same braid pattern. I switch it up after maybe like 2 or 3 months just to give my hair a break and to relieve the tension on some areas. So what I usually do is I braid like straight down right here, and I'll have it all back, and then yeah, I'll have it all the way back, and then at times I'll just go straight back and then go across in the back and then for up here it'll be straight back. And that's just to, like I said, mix it up a little bit so I don't have tension on the same areas for too long, so that I'm not losing hair or having like any bald spots or anything like that. Sorry guys, I have been having like a little like sickness or whatever for the last couple of days, and you can hear it in my voice. My throat has been killing me, but anyway, so please excuse my voice. I know I kind of sound like a man, but yeah. So like I said, I have been using the tea tree oil. I've been conditioning my hair and using the black castor oil. So it has worked for me. It's kept my head from being extremely dry, from flaking up super easily, from the dandruff and stuff like that. And then aside from that, the apple cider vinegar that I use. So okay, so the whole point of this video is to do an update, right? So I think the last time, I don't know how long my hair was when I did my 1 year update. I know it wasn't this long, so my dog is under the bed acting crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and take a, so I have my tape measure. I'm going to go ahead and measure my hair and see how long it is. So I usually do like my finger. Yeah. So when I first, you can't really see it. So when I first cut my hair was about ½ an inch all the way around. And then when I was 1 year natural, I think it was like maybe like to right here on my finger. So like it probably had grown this much. So I just tried to do it now at the top of my head, and it's pretty much like to right here. So I mean, I can measure it like that, but see, it's different lengths all over. Oh no, it's about the same. Never mind. So that's about that long. I'm just trying to see if it's the same length all the way around. So the back is a little bit longer. The back is about this long. So I'm going to take my measure. So the back is kind of like, I kind of marked it on my hand. So the back is kind of like, what is that? 6 3/4 almost. And then the front right here, the front and the sides are about 6 1/4. So it's about ½ an inch difference between the front and the back. So when I first started, like I said, my hair was like ½ an inch, so like this long. And then like my 1 year, I think it was like between here and here. So it's grown a good distance. I'm very proud of my hair growth. I love my natural hair. I'm so glad I got the huge poof now whenever I do the poof. But me being in the military is very hard to wear my hair like I want to. So I normally have to do like the 2 braids and then pull it like all the way back. So on my off days, whenever I'm not wearing it off, I mean, sorry, I was reading a text message. Whenever I'm not wearing it braided down under a wig or something, I'll let the freeness live. So this is my video on my natural hair update. 2 years in the game. See how much longer I'm gonna stand with this movement of mine. So yeah, Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe down below. If you have any suggestions for making my little natural hair journey easier, if you have any questions, or if you wanted to see any other type of videos, then just leave that down in the comment bar. I don't know what he's doing. And don't forget to share this video because I'm trying to get out there. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye. What are you doing?